Hey there, Star Wars fans, it's Star Wars Anna, and today we're diving into the mysterious world of Darth Plagueis. You might remember him from that intriguing story Palpatine told Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, but there's so much more to explore about this Sith Lord.
Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life.
We're going to compare Plagueis in Canon and Legends, examining what we know so far and the fascinating differences between these two versions. Let's jump right in. Before we begin, it's important to note that we have decades of rich Legends material about Plagueis, while canon information is still evolving. What we know about Canon Plagueis is limited but growing, and future stories may reveal new aspects of his character. Let's start with what we know about Canon Plagueis. In Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine describes him as a powerful Sith Lord who could manipulate midi-chlorians to create life and prevent death. This ability to cheat death becomes a crucial plot point in Anakin's fall to the dark side.
He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
Recently, in The Acolyte, set around 132 BBY, we got our first visual glimpse of Plagueis. He's shown as a moon with orange eyes and thin fingers, observing other characters from the shadows of a cave. While this portrayal might suggest a mysterious, behind-the-scenes operator, it's important to remember that this is just one moment in time. We don't yet know if he also holds a public role or influential position in galactic society, as he did in Legends. Now let's turn to Legends Plagueis, where we have a much more detailed picture. In Legends, Plagueis isn't just a Sith Lord, he's also a big shot in the banking world. He goes by the name Hego Damask and uses his day job to manipulate galactic politics. Imagine if your bank manager was secretly plotting to take over the galaxy. When it comes to abilities, both versions of Plagueis are obsessed with immortality and using the Force to create life. Canon Plagueis supposedly figured out how to keep people from dying, which is what caught Anakin's attention.
He could actually save people from death.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Legends Plagueis takes this even further. He conducts all sorts of experiments, trying to manipulate midi-chlorians. He even manages to bring people back from the dead. Talk about a mad scientist vibe. Now, let's talk about their relationships with Palpatine. In canon, we don't know much yet, except that Palpatine killed Plagueis in his sleep. Classic Sith move, right?
Actually, I kind of like the Sith. They've got style.
Legends, though, gives us the full story. Plagueis discovers young Palpatine on Naboo and takes him as an apprentice. They work together for years, with Plagueis teaching Palpatine everything he knows about the dark side. But Palpatine, being the sneaky Sith he is, decides he's learned enough and kills Plagueis while he's passed out drunk. Talk about a party foul.
Oh, I don't care what universe you're from. That's gotta hurt.
Let's consider their impact on the Star Wars story. In canon, Plagueis is currently more of a background figure. His main role so far is being the bait Palpatine uses to lure Anakin to the dark side. But remember, this could change as more canon stories are told. In Legends, Plagueis is practically the puppet master behind the fall of the Republic. He's involved in everything from trade disputes to creating the clone army. His influence stretches far and wide across the galaxy. It's fascinating to see how these two versions of Plagueis differ. The canon version maintains an air of mystery, leaving us wondering about his true nature and the extent of his powers. The Legends version gives us a detailed look at a complex character who operates both in the shadows and in the public eye. As we wrap up, let's remember that both these versions contribute to the rich tapestry of Star Wars lore. Whether you're intrigued by the enigmatic Canon Plagueis, or fascinated by the intricate schemes of Legends Plagueis, there's no denying that this Sith Lord is one of the most captivating characters in the Star Wars universe. So what do you think about these two versions of Plagueis? Are you excited to learn more about Canon Plagueis in future Star Wars stories? Or do you enjoy the detailed background we have for Legends Plagueis? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this dive into the dark side, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Star Wars content. This is Star Wars Anna, may the Force be with you.